Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when woke people make fools of themselves. Let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
If a person says that they're a woman or they're a man, then that's them telling you their gender is. I'm not so sure what social interactions would have to do with maleness or femaleness that would be.
I'm not even talking about social context. I'm just trying to start by getting to the truth, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really uncomfortable with that language of like getting to the truth. Again, in social life.
Why is that uncomfortable?
Because it sounds actually deeply transphobic to me. And if you keep probing, we're gonna stop the interview.
If I probe about what the truth is?
You keep invoking the word truth, which is condescending and rude. I'm saying to you...
How is the word truth condescending and rude?
Why don't you tell me what your truth is, and you're walking on 30 seconds more of the nights before I get up.
What my truth is? Well, I don't think I really have a truth. I think that there's just the truth.
If the idea of truth is not comfortable for you, it's because you're either not telling it or not living it.
Water goddess, again, I ask you, please tell me the secret Indian chant. Please. And then I hear.
I thought my teachers at school were unprofessional, but wow, this is a whole new level.
My sister is trans, and she, it's like when someone's like talking about something that directly affects you and they have no skin in the game. None, nada, zero. Like, you know, it's different.
How do you feel about Israel and Palestine?
I mean, I don't think the in Gaza is good.
Do you have skin in the game?
Well, like, that's like a little bit of a different issue, though. Like, we're talking about like the health.
No, but I'm just trying to make the point here. So you're upset.
You're about a foreign war, and I'm talking about people's health care.
I'm talking about people's lives. So my mother lives in Israel. My sister, my brother. You have a really strong opinion about Israel. I'm applying your same argument back at you. You don't know what you're talking about. You've got no skin in the game, and
I'm okay.
Okay. You see how that works? Funny how her logic only applies to her political foes. Imagine my shock.
I don't think I've ever seen an argument backfire that spectacularly.
Hey! What, you worried I'm gonna stain your signs that are telling lies to people? I'm so sorry. God! Kids still can't change their gender. I tried to talk to you. I just tried to talk to you.
Here's some points, but most of the time,
Alright then. I think we're good. Just we try to keep it. If you enjoy getting the stain out. Hi.
Hello. Could you please not do that?
Why?
Because this is our stuff.
Can you please not do this?
We're allowed to table here. We actually have a permit.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do.
I'm not touching you. I'm grabbing your phone.
Well, that's yeah, you can't touch his phone.
I'm not touching your phone. I'm covering the camera.
Okay.
You're not touching it. Why are you here?
Because we have a right to be here. Why are you here?
Because I have a right to be here. About kids. We care
Okay, so why are you damaging our stuff?
You know, I think that might actually be toxic masculinity.
Are men taller than women on average? Does anyone take offense at that fact?
Security!
that's not okay. Even the women in there have been brainwashed.
Okay, you can't be fighting them for calling people women and then call them women.
¡Roberto! 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 ¿Dónde está mi chocolate con queso? ¡Ay, cuidado! Gracias. Gracias.
Roberto does not get paid enough to deal with this kind of crap.
Why is it that my hair, when I put it back in a ponytail, still looks somehow like a guy's ponytail instead of a girl's ponytail, like all these other women that I wish my ponytail looked like?
It's because you're a guy.
Plain and simple, for every question, there is an answer. This is what they called the Joy Camp. Can you believe that people pay to be a part of this?
Walk into your new classroom to meet your teacher, and you see me. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
All right, kids, you ready? Oh, nope. All right, back to the car.
Respectfully, you have to be crazy to expose your kids to whatever that is.
When people watch The Hate U Give, what do you want them to walk away with? Because I know everyone has a slightly different feeling.
Well, I mean, white people crying actually was the goal. It was the goal.
Fun fact, I've checked and this movie actually lost Fox $40 million.
I just started reading the Quran and I am so excited about it. Also, did you know that Allah is beyond gender? I'm not saying I'm gonna convert.
Oh, no.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I know that this is exactly what I need right now. I just wanted to say thank you and just point out how excited I am.
I'm so excited for you too. Oh, you should go to a Muslim country to think that you will learn.
How about we all chip in and send her off to the Middle East?
Children at a prestigious girls' school who staged a placard-waving protest against a teacher who said, "Good afternoon, girls."
I'm with those girls in that school. They challenged the teacher. She lost the classroom. They wanted the teacher to address them in.
They're at a girls' school, Kevin.
But one of them wasn't identified.
Literally, their parents have said, "We want to send our little girl to a girls' school, which is called a girls' school."
Yeah.
And then when a teacher has the audacity to call them girls, they go nuts.
One of them wasn't identifying as a girl. I just don't see what the big problem is. I genuinely do not see what the problem is.
If you don't, here's what the problem is. If you don't identify as a girl, don't go to a bloody girls' school. If anyone identifies anything they like, then this insanity just goes everywhere.
So girls at a girls' school can't be called girls now without some major drama going on?
I'm pregnant and I'm a man. Do you see this burr? Right here on my official government Illinois license, it says M.
Now, according to my Medicare coverage, I don't even have to alter my gender marker in order to get coverage. Under my Medicare coverage, I am registered as a man, and they're still gonna cover my pregnancy costs. Just because you want to pretend like men can't get pregnant and that men like me don't exist, we sure do.
Are we really acting like a bit of ink can determine who we are? Because I have a Superman t-shirt at home.
Societies like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you out of your mind?
What the
what do you mean?
You don't think Asians they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Holy shit.
You guys are scumbags.
We're scumbags.
I'll never understand how people can be so confidently wrong.
You're Jesus.
Jesus loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Jesus cares about you. That's why he died for you on the cross.
All you're doing is you're waiting for me to punch you.
I'm wanting more people to hear the message of the gospel.
And it's just gross. This isn't what the Bible teaches. Jesus would never do what you're doing right now.
How can you even trust that Jesus died for your sins if you're going to throw the Bible out?
No, I'm not.
You're throwing it out. Jesus,
please, how do I turn it off?
he sent his son Jesus to die on the cross for you. I'm going to pray for you.
Pray for me? I don't need prayer.
I'm going to pray that God will open your eyes to the truth.
You had Jesus inside of you. You would love your neighbor.
I am loving my neighbor. That's why I'm here right now.
You do not.
You'll stand before the Lord and you'll hear him say, you were actually the one who was a hypocrite.
This is a lot of aggression from people who are supposed to be tolerant. You know when they say you look more like your partner as time goes on? I don't think this is what they meant.
I just turned 29.
Recently?
Last year.
So you're 29?
Last year.
And how old are you, like, right now?
1 more year older.
So 30?
Yeah. 32.
You can wriggle and squirm, but the truth always comes out.
Nobody on this street that's lived here for 40 years has ever complained.
I can't suggest what you should do if you believe your neighbor's harassing you. I think you can figure out yourself, contact somebody about that. I don't know. I'm only here because of the odor. I'm only here because of the smoke.
I got a question, sir.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
The people right next door cooked out last weekend to her.
Well, you didn't complain.
She didn't complain.
Well, I don't know.
So we're across the street.
She may be upwind. It may be somebody else.
That's some horse.
There you go. I can smell it. I can smell it again right now. But I'm on your property. You're allowed to have smells on your property, so that doesn't count. But when I'm on the street,
oh my goodness.
So you
can't
smell barbecue smoke on the street. I can smell barbecue smoke. I'm
So
suggesting
oh
right now.
Is
that against the law? The law says. Do you want me to read it again?
Man, everybody around here cook out. Everybody can cook out except me. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like.
Well,
everybody in the whole
I can
world.
only tell you that I am sorry
everybody in the
you feel
whole
that way.
world can cook out except me. That's what you're telling me. Because
So-
everybody else cooks out around here.
Well, we sure ain't gonna
Nobody
stop.
harasses them.
We sure ain't gonna
And
stop.
I'm cooking out, and I barely have
Fire
smoke coming out,
department,
and I'm
ambulance, police,
I'm affecting neighbors.
environmentalists.
That don't even. You know yourself. That don't even sound right. Come
Sir,
on, man.
Sir,
Let's be
we
real,
gotta-
man.
All I'm here is to verify that
Okay,
there was
the
smoke
police,
and that there wasn't
the
odor.
police done been out here. The fire department done been out
Today?
here. They've been because she's been
Many
harassing
times.
for 3 years.
Okay.
And every time I barbecue, she send the police and the fire department out here. They tell me to go ahead on. There's nothing
Okay, well,
wrong.
to be fair, the police and the fire department are looking at different parts of the rule. I know that seems a little odd. Everybody's
It is
got their
odd.
own slice of the rule that they have expertise in.
This
So
company here
with that saying that right
told
there,
me that I
if the
can't
police and the police department looking at different
We've already
rules,
talked to this company. They haven't told us that we can't barbecue.
We're not a company, we're a county, but okay. You're
Okay,
talking
well,
about,
whatever this is.
I'm just making
Right.
sure
We
we're talking
talk to
about the
these
same
right?
people.
That's all right, Chris. We're gonna get Mr. Newton to talk about it, man. And Mr. Roussan, we'll get them to talk about it. 'Cause we're sick of this.
Well, so anyway, so I'm just suggesting that there is a rule at play here, and that basically what you're doing looks like it may be in the counter to the rule as far as the objectionable.
So I'm breaking the rule.
Who knew the barbecue police was a thing? Let people enjoy things. In another time, this hedgehog pajama party would have landed them straight in a psych ward.
I don't know what these feminists from yesteryear were fighting for. Because I gotta be honest, this sucks. You're telling me that I can put my cheeks on the internet for free and that's gonna stick it to the man? Free the nipple is an Instagram campaign? Oh yeah, he's gonna be really upset, ladies, when you're naked on the internet. You're telling me that women are being taught to have multiple partners as some act of sexual freedom. Oh yeah, ladies, it's really gonna suck when you tell men, I don't want a relationship, but I'll sleep with you for nothing because feminism says that that's good. It sucks. Oh, now I get to work just like a man, hours day in and day out. Dude, we were just cooking. I love cooking. Who fought for feminism? People keep thinking that these are things that women liked. And when you actually look at happiness, women are not happy anymore because we're being told that we still have to be a woman, but also be like a man. It shouldn't be like that.
As feminism progresses, women become much more unhappy. There's studies about this.
Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant? Would you guys be willing to take in a asylum seeker, as you called them, to your home and foster them and take care of them so the government doesn't have to mistreat them?
Well, I think that's a Band-Aid approach, but yes, if we were involved with an organization that was what needed temporary placements for asylum seekers, that would be something we...
Well, my organization is Liberty Hangout, and I have an asylum seeker right here. Are you willing to give him your house keys so he can stay with you?
The reason we can't do it right now is we are literally moving.
Would any of you ladies take in a black illegal immigrant that's here with us today that needs a home? No, I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, but they won't take in my black illegal immigrant friend Felix from Mexico. I guess they don't matter that much. He's illegal
And my child has friends that are dreamers. And
He's a dreamer. Are you willing to give him like $20 right now?
you know, no, I'm not. He doesn't need $20.
Yes, he does. He's illegal.
Illegal doesn't mean you need money. Undocumented.
Good point. Good point. If you're illegal, that doesn't mean you need my money. It doesn't mean you need free health care. It doesn't mean you need to be funded by taxpayer dollars.
That's not what I said. Okay, I'm really... Twist my words.
Woo, I'm getting wet.
They are just so predictable, aren't they? All they want to do is virtue signal.
I require all my guests to use the bathroom in a litter box. Hi, my name is Ivy Bloom, and this is my indoor potty area. I used to let my friends use the bathroom in my garden, but I've since learned how unsanitary that is. Before entering the potty area, I require guests to put on these foot covers, and first-timers are required to read the rules. The most important rule is to dig at least 6 inches from an existing stick, because that's where another guest has used the bathroom. It's pretty simple. You just do what you have to do and put your toilet paper on top. I provide guests with charcoal that must be placed inside to help absorb odors, and once that's placed inside, you cover it up with the litter and mark the spot with the stick. I provide a variety of refreshments and snacks that visitors can snack on while using the bathroom. And yes, there is a privacy curtain. Once that's done, they can take the covers off their feet and wash them in this bucket. Then they have to place them in this jar so that the next guest can use them. Once my guest is done using the bathroom, I require them to sign this journal. And I do respectfully ask for tips, because maintaining this area can get a little expensive.
Did you guys know ancient Greeks had indoor plumbing? Whoever hired this person and gave it any kind of responsibility should have been fired immediately.
Why do you have to give them hormones to make them more of a girl?
I'm sorry, can you expand on the question?
It's a simple question. If you say that the child thinks it's a girl, so you're going to give the child hormones.
Mm-hmm.
If the child thinks it's a girl, let it be a girl. Like, you don't have, why are you adding hormones? If you're shooting hormones into a child and you're affecting the child's development, you're saying that's not a choice. That's nonsense. Of course it's a choice. You're choosing to chemically change this child's body. You're choosing to inject things into this child's body on a regular basis that are going to radically affect the physical development of their body.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this isn't a choice. Well, it's definitely a choice to do that.
A kid who buys into this gender thing is a lot like a vegan cat. We all know who's making the choice for them.
Professor, you say men can get pregnant?
Of course they can.
Are you qualified to be here?
Yes, I have a degree, Senator, sir.
What kind of degree? Like on a thermometer?
It's all fun and games until your son comes home pregnant.
How exactly does a man get pregnant?
Is that a serious question? Maybe Dr. Pushhard can answer that one. She's sitting right there.
We're delivering more than a promise.
How does a man get pregnant?
It's called rearing a child.
Are you sure?
With all due respect, sir, I'm the expert here.
I'm confused. What hole does the baby come out?
They're called rectal births or butt babies.
That baby is going to have to go through a lot of crap before being born. This woke reporter gets owned after saying this. Keep watching.
On the topic, I mean, in terms of your sort of strategy currently, you're obviously taking the populist pathway.
What does that mean?
Well, appealing to people's more emotional levels, I would guess. I mean, certainly you tap very strong ideological language quite frequently.
Like what?
Left wing, this and that, right wing, I mean, it's that type of ideological thing.
I never really talk about left or right.
Anyways, a lot of people
I don't really believe in that.
Okay. A lot of people would say that you're simply taking a page out of the Donald Trump book.
Like which people would say that?
Well, I'm sure a great many Canadians, but...
Like who?
I don't know who, but...
Well, you're the one who asked the question, so you must know somebody.
Okay. I'm sure there's some out there, but anyways, the point of this question is, I mean, why should Canadians trust you with their vote, given, not just the sort of ideological inclination in terms of taking the page out of Donald Trump's book, but
what are you
also
talking about? What page? What page? Can you give me a page? Give me the page. You keep saying that. In
terms of turning things quite dramatically, in terms of Trudeau and the left wing and all of this. I mean, you make quite a it's quite a play that you make on it. So I'm
not
just
sure.
wondering.
I don't know what your question
Okay,
is.
then forget that. Why should Canadians trust you with their vote?
Common sense.
Okay.
Common sense for a change. We're going to make common sense common in this country. We don't have any common sense in the current government. You know, the guy prints $600 billion, grows our money supply by 32% in 3 years. That's growing the money 8 times faster than the economy. No wonder we have the worst inflation in 4 decades. I'm going to cap spending, cut waste, so that we can balance the budget and bring down inflation and interest rates. You'll want to be able to pay your mortgage again? You want to be able to afford rent? Then you have to vote for Pierre Poilievre, because I'm the only one with a common sense plan that will bring back the buying power of your paycheck.
The fact that Pierre was just casually eating an apple while setting the so-called journalist straight is just so epic. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch another one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.